Welcome to the Fun Side of Hell. I'm your host Lucifer, and today we're coming back to Trials of Cold Steel. Now, in the previous episode, we left off during a quest for the student council. I believe it was George's request, because we did some bonding events. So let's go and finish up this request for George. And since the first part is what's the lamppost ring? Since the first part is here at Radio Trista, let's do this one first. Okay, speak to receptionist. Welcome to Radio Trista. How can I help you today? Is there someone named Michael here? I've got a delivery from the engineering club, and ideally, I'd like to take it to him directly. As a matter of fact, we do have a Michael here. Let me call him for you. Of course they have a What, did Reen think that George just sent him there as a laugh? You can wait on the sofa over there if you'd like. I feel like he just thought George sent him there for a joke. Michael, sorry to keep you waiting. You said you got a delivery from the engineering club for me? That's true. I do indeed. Here it is. Wearable wristwatch. Wow, you really did fix it up. This is some pro level work. We're starting up a new show tonight, so I was feeling all nervous without a quick way to check the time. Things will be just fine now, though. You're welcome. I can imagine that would be pretty intense. Well, you know. It starts at 9 tonight, and if things work out, Radio Trist is guaranteed to see a pretty big increase in popularity. Which will mean I'll be one step closer to achieving my dream of... Oops, sorry about that. I shouldn't be getting all excited like that and boring you with my life story. Well, you're right. Can I go now? Not at all. I'm all of the opinion that being passionate about what you do is a good thing. Yeah, can we go now? Haha, this job's pretty much my entire life at this point, really. But if you want to make me feel more alive, tune into the show tonight. Haha, you bet. Or I would if I had a normal radio. Well, I gotta head back. Our sound producer's in there waiting for me. Normally I'd treat you to some tea or something, but today's a really busy day, and I don't feel like it. Tell George thanks for fixing my watch when you get back. Of course. Good luck with tonight's show. Alright, let us wander off. Eventually get out the door. Okay, where's next? Wrong button. No. Damn it. I've played so many different games that have like different buttons for the maps that I get confused a lot. Okay, next nearest one's pawn shops. Let's do that. Wasn't that last one at the school, I believe it was? We'll check in a sec. Pawn shop is right here. There we are. Pawn shop. Hi, how's it going? You got some business here, kid? Or are you just windows not shopping? I do actually. I'm here to give you something from an engineering club. Smack in the mouth. Oh! George fixed that thing already? Well, hand it over already, will you? Jesus Christ, I pity you couldn't fix your manners. You know, give you some. Right, this guy doesn't seem too friendly. No shit, Sherlock. Oh yeah, the lamp. Kid does nice work. I swear, why does being a pawnbroker have to be such a pain in the ass sometimes? I don't know. Who'd have thought an item would break right after I paid for it? Yeah, who'd have thought? Haha, that's a pretty nasty surprise. Do you get a lot of students in here, or out of sheer curiosity? For a few, sure. What, you looking for some money? I don't lend money to kids. You kids can think of this place as an exchange shop. So like, items for items? Oh yeah, I think I got something in a while back that a kid like you'd like. It's yours, as a way of saying thanks for the delivery. Blade deck. Oh, that's the card game. Yeah, you get a card game in this. It's rather... It's interesting. And it boosts your bond level depending on who you play with. So, I'll show you that later on. Blade. Is this a card game or something? No, it's a movie. Good movie. Wesley Snipes. Really good actor. Seems that way. Some good-for-nothing second year brought it in. Can't say I've ever bothered to play, but you can give it a try, or don't, or burn it, for all I care. I didn't pay for it. Jesus Christ, this guy's... I like it. Thanks, that's really nice of you. I have this strange feeling that it just gave me this because he didn't have anywhere to put it. But oh well. Oh yeah, another thing. My shop's got the finest selection of curos in all of Trista. I think I pronounced that wrong, but I don't know. If you don't see anything you like, come back later. I change up the goods sometimes. When? When I feel like it. Anyway, see ya. Thanks for delivery and enjoy the playing cards or whatever. Any time. You can now purchase those. At this shop, you can exchange certain items for rarer and higher quality ones. Oh yeah, you can change your, you know the quartz that we've been getting? You can change them here to get higher quality ones as well. You can also buy some of the items you might have missed in previous chapters. And as for the card game Mitch just gave Reen, you'll be able to play that later in the game. Yeah, that's what I mean, I'll show you later. I don't care. Do you have it? Yeah, so just trade stuff. So like this, you trade in the tier bomb for Tierra bomb, which basically gives you better healing. And it doesn't cost you anything to do this. Like EP charge 2 refills your EP fast, more than EP charge 1. Revives you for more health. These are really good. It basically cures everyone who's dead, restores everyone's HP and 100 CP. So it's, well, no, is that? No, that's the Zerum Packet. Sorry, that does it for one person. There's another one, Zerum Capsule, that does it for 2. Do you have any of the? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. This kind of stuff. But you need 3 of the Firebolt quartz to get them. It's kind of annoying, but... And then you get this thing called U material, which you can use to upgrade weapons, and in this case you can get some of the quartz, well, the lower level quartz. So why would you need to change lower level quartz for lower level quartz? Whatever. In a sense it's quite handy later on if you need it, but for now we do not. Okay, let me just double check where I'm supposed to be going now. Over delivery. Yes. Yeah, it was at the school. So, time to go to the home ec room. I like the music in this game as well. It's very peaceful. There is a hidden quest to do, but I don't remember where it is. So we're probably just gonna skip that. If I remember where it is before we finish what I need to do, then I'll do it. But until then, where am I going? I need to go in here. Until then, we're just gonna skip out of it, because I really don't remember where it is. I remember where some of them are. And when I beat the game fully, I had to... Where are we? Wrong button. Where are we going? That way. When I beat the game to platinum it, I had to do them all anyway, so I eventually found a walkthrough for it, but I forgot about you. Okay. Just gonna talk to you. Hey there! You wouldn't happen to be here to join the cooking club, would you? Ah, you're right. I wouldn't happen to be here to do that. Not exactly. Pardon me. Not exactly. The engineering club asked me to deliver something for them. Is this what you've been waiting on? Ah, the orbital scales. Yep, that's the orbital scale I asked George to fix, alright. I don't know how he works so fast. I'd really be lost without him. Yeah, I've heard that one before. George's many talents aside, I didn't even know tools like this existed. Really impressive, isn't it? These can provide more accurate and minuscule measurements than any analog scale. I assume that orbital stuff is basically digital for certain things. I'm assuming it's digital, but I don't actually know. So don't quote me on that. If you put a container full of ingredients on there, it'll even subtract the container's weight for you. It's handy. Not digital then. I'd believe that. You don't have an interest in cooking by any chance, do you? Well, you're right again, I don't. I haven't given it much thought, to be honest, but I am kind of curious. I'll be cooking for myself from now on anyway, right? You'd be surprised at how many students here can't. Here's the thing. The cafeteria might be cheap, but it still costs more Mira than making it yourself would. Well, that's true. Have you ever even tried to cook anything yet? Yes. Water? Not yet. I don't even know where to start. Which means you're as virgin as my olive oil. Oh my god. That is a phrase I never ever thought I would read. I would never thought I would see it again after I beat the game, but here it is, gracing our eyeballs once more. If you want to start cooking, I'd recommend you start cooking. Just make something. Doesn't matter what. Tell you what, I'll give you this to get you started. The recipe book. There's a thing as well. Right, I'm gonna explain this, because there's many things in this game. The recipe book stuff, basically, if you fill out the entire recipe book and then bring it back to him, he will give you a new Master Quartz. It's not very useful. I never really changed the Master Quartz in this game. You get, I think it's like 28 in this one. I never really changed them because there was really no point. I was happy with the ones I had. I maxed them all to level 5, and honestly, if I change them out, it just makes your characters weaker, because you then have to build up the level of the new Master Quartz, so it's not really worth it. And to top it off, here's a really easy recipe to get you started. It's so easy, I've got all the ingredients you need right here. Help yourself. Simple omelet recipe. Fresh eggs, of course rock salt. Thank you so much, very much. This recipe book seems like it'll be a helpful companion, but are you sure I can have it? Haha, sure, we've got tons of them. If it sparks a fire for cooking in your heart, it'll all be worth it. Got it. I'll be sure to get some use out of it then. Well, thanks again for bringing me my orbital scale. And pass my thanks on to George for fixing it too. Will do. Great, that's all 3 delivered. Time to report back to George. Sorry, I'm gonna read that again because I yawned. I apologize. Great, that's all 3 delivered. Time to report back to George. I know, I can read, yeah. You can cook with, oh, shut up, no one cares. You can cook with your, friends as well, like class 7. Let me show you quick. I'm not gonna do any of the cooking. So, yeah, as you can see, if they're in your team, you can cook with them. And the little symbols next to them mean how it's most likely going to turn out. The golden one right at the bottom is the best, so at the moment for that one, it's either going to be Emma or Elliot. I believe it's only one of them gets that. Most of them just do simple omelet, but in the case of Fee, who has the saddest face symbol, she would get the black one, which is the worst one you could possibly make. But the items, for example, if I make a simple omelet now, it means that I could use it in battle to recover 600 HP. I don't usually use the food items in the battles. Stop walking into the banister ring. I did use them on the occasions when I needed them, especially if you don't have any healing items on you. They can come in handy, and it's pretty easy to get it, because most of the monsters that you fight, they will actually drop the ingredients you need for the cooking, so it is handy to do it, but I don't really bother with it much. So we might do some later on just to show it off a little bit, but for now we're just gonna leave it and speak to George. Okay, seems like you're done with those deliveries. All 3 of them. Nice work. So now that you've finished delivering those, what did you think of the places you delivered them to? What the fuck does that matter? Well, they're certainly all unique. None of them are places I'd normally go either. I might have wandered into the home economics room eventually, but not the pawn shop or the radio station. Yeah, I don't think most students would. The pawn shop in particular is kind of hard to find too. Haha, that's true. But now I feel as though I have a general idea of where most of the main places of interest are thanks to this. It almost feels like this request benefited me more than it did you. Well, that's nice to hear. You spoke to Michael while you were at Radio Trista too, didn't you? You don't know that. Did he tell you anything about this new show they're starting up? He did. It starts at 9 p.m. tonight, doesn't it? Haha, I figured he'd mention it. He's thrilled about the show and that enthusiasm is infectious. No, it's not. How about you? Are you planning on tuning in? I'd love to, but... Oh, don't have an over radio. Are you judging me, George? Are you judging me? In that case, here, it's all yours. I got a radio, guys. Wait, really? It's the latest model too, same one I've got. You helped me out big time today, so it only seems right to pay you back. Yeah, just pay me in money. You sure? Of course. I bought it for research purposes, but I never really found the chance to make any use of it. It'd be a waste to just leave it here collecting dust, so I'd be thrilled if you could actually get some use out of it. Well, if that's the case, thank you very much. You're welcome. Oh yeah, there's something I'd like you to tell the rest of Class 7 for me. Go die. Oh, that probably isn't die. Instructor Sarah came to me with a request the other day. Long story short, she left me in charge of doing maintenance on all of your Arcus units. No kidding. Like I said, the engineering club's basically Thor's orbital factory, so yeah. And of course, I'm pretty interested in your Arcus units myself. So if you need help with anything Arcus related, just come visit me here and I'll sort it out. Good to know. Part of me feels bad adding to your workload, but it's a relief to hear that you'll be the one in charge of this stuff. Haha, it's quite the compliment. Alright, I also meant to ask, you know about Sepith masses, right? I think that's how I pronounce it. Again, I don't know. You mean stuff that monsters sometimes drop with regular Sepith? Exactly. I'm sure you don't need me to tell you how handy regular Sepith can be, but Sepith masses have tons of impurities, so they've never received much attention. But recently, someone discovered a way to efficiently extract Sepith from them. Is that so? Hang on a minute. That server's crackling. I don't know whether that'll come through on the recording, so if it does, I apologize. Yep. There you go. Oh, it's so. Oh, it's so. Thanks to that, most shops are willing to take them off your hands at a decent price nowadays. There's no point in holding on to them, so go ahead and sell them if you find any. A little extra money never hurt anyone. Sounds like a good deal to me. Will do. I think I've just about talked out for the day. Thanks again for all your help. Here's hoping we can keep exchanging favors. Well, you're gonna help me right now. Ditto. We'll be counting on you. Yep. Let's make use of the Academy's factory while I show you guys what this all means. Yeah, if you exchange the masses, you get a ton of money. Let's just show you what I mean. Go to exchange. This stuff means nothing. These are all important, and I will show you why in a moment. For this, I just sell it and get a ton of money for it. So, there we go. Oh yeah, I forgot you sell that. Take it. Yes, give me that. I may swap out Elliot's. I don't need that. So basically, if you go to modify and exchange, go to wrong one, go to slots. As I was saying earlier on, you can open these up, and now that we've got the access to do so from the mission with George, let's open one up. So in the left hand corner, you can see that I have all the Sepith stuff that I've collected, and it obviously costs you that to unlock some of these to add more quartz into them. So let's just unlock one for Reen. And there you have it. I can now put a quartz in that slot whenever I have one that will fit Reen. Some of them, like this, was the one I was telling you about in a previous episode, where you can only put in that kind of quartz, that color quartz. To unlock the section for them, as you can see, everything else has got 0 except for the black sepith, which basically means you need 140 of the black sepith to unlock them, and if you go to the red one, you need 400 for that one and 200 for that black one. As I say, you can only unlock them with that type of sepith, because that's the only type of quartz you can put in it. Okay, so we are going to open up one for you. And one for Gaius. I don't know why I'm doing it this way, but whatever. Yeah. It's a good idea, when it comes to Gaius' one, for example, it's a good idea to open up one that doesn't have that little mark next to it. Because yours has one at that anyway, so that means I could only put a green quartz into that, but now I can put whatever color I want, so I can throw like a red quartz into that one now, which is extra handy. Actually, no, wrong one. Do you have any quartz that I can? Yes, you do. So you can also use your septif to get quartz, like defense 1 and stuff like that. Sometimes that's handy to do. If you have a lot of it, it's even more handy, but it's always best to get the ones that you feel like you're gonna need. Let me just double check which ones we have. The attack 1 is always useful, because you can put it on Reen. I need one, I think. Oh yes, we can put poison on and have 10% chance of poisoning enemies. But I don't want to use it on you. I'm gonna get attack 1 for Reen. What do you do at the moment? Aqua Bleed and Tear. That would only give you Aqua Bleed. Well, your HP and EP go down, so let's just leave it. We won't do that. Yeah, let's put the poison one on you. You don't need Tear because you already use it. And let's you know what, let's buy an attack 1 from George. Stop clicking talk. Let's just buy an attack 1 from George so we can strengthen Reen up. Oh, analyze. Ah, really wish I had the septif for that. Basically means that your arts damage does more damage. That one means you can analyze enemies and learn their weaknesses and stuff. I don't really need it at the moment, so we'll just leave that one. Yeah, so let us quickly, wrong buttons, there we go. Let us equip the wrong one. Let's equip the attack quartz into Reen, and you'll notice that his strength goes up by 10. So now Reen is stronger. You can get at, I think it goes up to as far as attack 3. Which I believe put your attack up by like 30 or something. Phew, that was a lot of work. I'm exhausted. It feels good though, kind of fulfilling. But now that I think about it, George might have made that request specifically for my sake. I feel like I know a lot more about Trista in the academy now that Oh, hi. Who's that? If she's hanging around here, she must be a member of the engineering club, right? That big thing next to her wasn't here before either. What could it be? I don't think you want to know. I don't think it's what you guys are thinking. Well, it doesn't matter now. I've got another request to finish. You can actually go and talk to her. Don't talk to her. Hi. Wait. There you go. Leverclag girl. That about does it. Now all I've got to do is report back to George. So she does know George after all. Well, of course she knows George. She was with Tower in the beginning. Anybody remember that? Let me just... Oh yeah, we have to go and speak to the principal. Let me just... Okay, give me one sec. I just want to see. I think I remember where the hidden quest is on this one. And if it's where I think it is, then we shall do it. If not, then we're gonna skip it. Let me just double check. Because I know that there's a hidden quest at the beginning. I believe it's going to the noble dorm. I thought it might have been. No, it's not here. Okay, I don't remember. Sorry. There is a hidden quest, I believe it's for you later on, but I don't fully remember. Yeah, let's just move on. Okay, let's go and see the principal. Because I can't remember what the hidden quest is. I'm sorry about that. I really wanted to do it for you guys. Show off more of the game. Oh well. It's not important. There's the principal. Fair enough. Nope, that's not the principal's office. This one? Yes, there we go. Principal Van Dyke. How are you, sir? I'm running into your couch. Excuse me, Principal? I'm Reen Schwarzer, Class 7. Ah, good, good. I've been waiting for you. He looks even bigger up close than he did at the entrance ceremony. He must be, what, 2 arch tall? I don't know their, like, height system. So I can't even convert that into how tall he actually is. But, whatever. Let's move on. Doa tells me you've accepted my request. I truly appreciate you taking time out of your free day to assist me in this. It's no problem at all, sir. So, you're looking for someone to further investigate the underground area of the old schoolhouse? The place that Sarah dropped us in at the beginning for no apparent reason other than she probably thought it was hilarious? Precisely. And I couldn't have found a better man for the job, considering your class was down there so recently. Incidentally, it was Sarah who insisted on making use of that trapdoor, not me. Something tells me I'm not surprised. I probably should have tried to stop her, however, please do accept my apologies. Oh, not at all, sir. You have no reason to apologize. I kind of already figured she was behind it anyway. I mean, it stands to reason. Well, it is Sarah. What do you expect? Getting back to the matter at hand, there are a number of interesting stories regarding that old schoolhouse. That gargoyle you fought is just a drop in the bucket, all told. Now you mention it, I did get the distinct impression while fighting it that it was no ordinary monster. It was almost as if... Indeed. Almost as if it weren't a monster at all, but a demon. Perhaps the word fiend might fit. In our experience, if left alone, it will always regenerate to its original statue form eventually. Really? Yes, and as a result, the area has long been used by students in tests of strength. But in the past year, many strange alterations have begun occurring there. I have received reports ranging from doors appearing out of nowhere to strange and eerie voices from the darkness. I see. So you'd like me to go and investigate whether there's any truth to these reports then? If possible, yes. Specifically, I would like you to walk through the underground area and check for any significant changes since last month. A task for which you are uniquely qualified, given your prior experience down there. I suppose that is true. And I'd be happy to undertake this mission. Though if that gargoyle is regenerated, things could get a little tricky. If that turns out to be the case, I would have no objection at all to you turning back. I should also stress that I am making this request to Class 7 as a whole. By all means, do ask your classmates for assistance. I'm clearly not expecting you to go it alone. Oh, understood. I'll do just that. Splendid! I believe you'll be needing this then. Old schoolhouse key. It's the key to the front door of the old schoolhouse. Best of luck to you, and please, be safe. Alright, we got the old schoolhouse key, and we are gonna head into the old schoolhouse. Sorry about cutting off there, my lamp just randomly flickered on and off. I think the bulb might be going. Oh well, it should be okay for now. That was freaky. Okay, where were we? Yeah, we're going back to the old schoolhouse. Right now you can only take, I think it's like Gaius and Elliot are the only two you can take at the moment. Later on you unlock the wrong way. Later on you unlock the chance to take other members of Class 7 with you. But you have to do a few things beforehand, and well, you'll see soon enough. Okay. Let us delve into the old schoolhouse. The front doors are locked. Well, no shit. That's why we have a key. Pardon me. Pardon me. Once I start exploring this old schoolhouse, I get the feeling I won't have any time left to do anything else today. So before I go in, I should check and make sure I've taken care of everything else on my to-do list. We have. After you finish exploring the old schoolhouse, the time of day will advance to evening. As a result, all daytime bonding events and quests will expire. Use it. There we go. I wonder if anyone else might be interested in exploring this place with me. I should try calling them. You can use your Arcus to call other members of Class 7 for assistance in investigating the old schoolhouse. However, some characters will only be available to help after the story has progressed a bit further. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, so at the moment we can only use Elliot and Gaius, but later on you can start using everyone. So let us go with Elliot and Gaius. Wow, it looks relatively the same. I can't believe we're coming back in here again. I really don't think this is a good idea. Well, no one asked you. Well, that's because it probably isn't. And neither of us would blame you one bit if you turn back. It's not too late. No thanks. I'll come with you. We've got that practical exam next week after all. I need to familiarize myself with this orbital staff as much as possible before then. Besides, if I turned back now, I'd just wind up worrying myself sick about the two of you. Well, that's very kind. Thank you. Ah, Elliot's such a nice kid. Let's kill him. There are only 3 of us, though, so we'll each need to watch the others' backs and proceed with caution. The underground area should be just through the main door, correct? Yeah, that should take us right to the room where we fought that stone gargoyle. Best to go that way rather than falling through the trapdoor again. No arguments here. I really hope that thing hasn't regenerated yet. Well, remember what the principal said, that the place tends to change? Well, it changed. The old schoolhouse is different to what we dealt with when we first came here. Whoa. Well, at least that monster isn't here anymore from the looks of it. Yeah, it's because this looks like a completely different area to what you fought the monster in. And it doesn't look like we've got any more creepy statues ready to come to life either. Wait, did it always look like this in here? No. This room's definitely smaller than it was last time we were here. Damn right it is. How? I'd say it's about half the size, maybe even less. And there are things present that weren't here previously. Yeah, like doors in the orbital charging station. Like that door. I don't remember there being a door there last time. I don't remember there being one there either. But at this point, I'm not sure what to believe anymore. Strange though it may be, we should go and take a closer look at it. This is essentially why we came after all. Yep. It changed very much. It is about half the size. And this orbital station was not... don't attack it. The orbital station was not there last time, if you remember rightly. If you don't, then go back and watch, I think, episode 3 to get an idea of how much it's changed. Alright, let's head in. Well, this is certainly different from the last time we were here as well. There was no water last time. unbelievable. This isn't even the same place? I don't remember passing through an area like this at all. I don't either, because we didn't. The entire layout down here has changed completely. How? I can sense new types of monsters here too. What do you think we should do, Rain? Let's go. We got a job to do. The principal sent us down here to investigate these mysterious changes, and that's exactly what we're going to do. But now that we've seen just how major these changes are, there's no way we can go back empty-handed. We should head as far as we're able. Here we go then. May the goddess be with us. Alright, let's do this. Yes, this wasn't here either. What could this be? It doesn't look like an ordinary charging station. Yeah, some kind of device for sure, but whatever it is, it doesn't seem to have any power right now. Yeah, we get power to that later on. Oh, that is a new type of monster. And it's ugly. A slug-like monster. This one could prove a little awkward to fight. Not if we make good use of our combat links. Oh, combat links! I forgot they were coming up. Yeah, we shouldn't have any trouble against a monster like this if we work together. Shall we put our link ability to the test then? Absolutely. Let's show this thing what we're made of. Yes. I know, shut up. Okay, combat linking. This is what makes the battle system slightly more unique than what you're used to. So if I go to tactics, push triangle again on Gaius, now we are linked. So basically, there is a chance that when Reen does an attack, there's a chance that Gaius will follow up the attack with another attack. As your link level goes higher, you gain better abilities with links that randomly activate whenever you need them. So hopefully we'll be able to show off what that means. Wrong button. There we go. Slap it a little bit. Yeah. Alright. Yeah, that's... Sometimes, yeah, so... It doesn't link up when you do counters, but when you get crit strikes it does. So we're gonna do this. Let's link up with Gaius. There we go. So basically now Gaius can assist me. Ooh, 0 arts. I can't use arts with you. Why not? At least an arts character. Why can I not use arts? Jesus. I guess it's probably because whatever. Let's do that. Sometimes your crafts will do it as well, and it adds to the. I need to heal.
Here we go.
It adds to your end result as well. That basically means when they follow up, you get a new ability called Double Team. I think it's like 3 follow-up attacks. Oh, now I can use them. Jesus. I think it's like 3 double-up attacks. You get Double Team, which basically goes towards helping boost the experience percentage. Oh, it's 2. Because I just got it now. Yeah, so that goes towards boosting the amount of experience you get. And there we go. Certain enemies are easier to kill with it than others. It also helps greatly in boss fights. Which is why, ideally, you want to link...
The winds must be on our side. They must be, because that was a breeze.
Yeah, haha. See, yeah, that's what I mean. It boosts your experience from the tactical bonus. It also gives you the, like, little scenes between them there. Hey, Gaius and Reen leveled up. Okay.
I did it!
Ooh, that's a good boost.
Nice.
I like it. Oh, yay. Gaius is nearly at 200 attack. Well, that sure seemed to do the trick. Yes, we fought well. If we can master these combat links, I'm sure they'll prove really useful in the battles ahead. We should probably try to practice as much as possible while the stakes are low and can get as used to them as we can. Yeah, haha, indeed. Yeah, I know. Combat links are a new feature likely to be of vital importance in the battles ahead. By strengthening the party's members' bonds with one another, they can use powerful link abilities together, such as Finishing Blow and Cover. Finishing Blow basically comes into effect if you have an enemy that is like one hit from being dead. Hang on. That is like one hit from being dead, and you link from the link attack. The one who initiated the link delivers a killing blow. Cover basically means that your partner you're linked to will take damage in place of you, which is very useful. There's certain people who link better together than others, but I will go through that later on, because I don't actually remember if it means much in this one. It's more the second game, which I will be playing through for you guys as well if you want to see it. It's more the second game that links matter, depending on who you go with, but it does matter in this one as well anyway. Stronger link attacks will become available as the story progresses. Yes. Forming combat links between party members has no disadvantages, so it's recommended to keep an active link at all times. I don't care about that stuff. Yeah, criticals, unbalanced people, everything like that. Well, we are getting on, so let's go and grab a treasure chest, and then I'm gonna end the episode a bit earlier than usual. Because button for one thing. Because this area is quite long, so we're gonna. Oh, that's helpful. Means we can unlock more stuff. You know what? I think we could get a couple more fights in. This palm thing here.
Enemies ahead! We'll have to fight.
Here we go.
Why do you get? No, you're not getting the crit. What are you doing? You doing that? Kill it.
There.
Ah, we didn't get a follow up. Ah, doesn't matter. Guys got the crit.
We're open.
Another thing, even if you hit like 3 enemies at once, the link attack will only affect one person. One enemy, I should say. And another good thing about link attacks is just use that probably down here.
Activate.
Another good thing about link attacks is it does tend to get through enemies a little bit faster because you're doing that extra little bit of damage. See that?
Now's our chance.
As you can see there. Just did it. Green got a kill, and then Gaius finished it off for us.
It's my turn.
Gaius, can you get over there? Yes, you can. Go and kill that. There we go.
My turn.
Damn headset keeps crackling every now and again.
Arcus activate. Huh?
Okay. And that's you.
Is everybody okay?
So, as you can see, oh yeah, you leveled up for Elliot.
All right.
I still don't get why his strength is so high compared to his arts when he's basically an arch user. He's a mage. Blue Lullaby. Lulls foes into sleep with soothing, resounding bubbles, sorry. Yes. I don't use that much. It can be useful, but I don't really use it because it never really works for me. So we're gonna grab this treasure chest, smash these pots a little bit. I'm gonna push the right button to do so. There we go. And I am gonna leave this episode here. We are gonna do a quick save here. I'm gonna leave this episode here. Thank you everybody so much for watching. In the next episode we will complete this dungeon, but for now, thank you everyone so much for watching. If you liked what you saw, by all means so the like button. Don't forget to subscribe, as I have more of this and Fairy Tail and a few other games in the works coming out soon. So I will see you all in the next episode. See you later, guys.